You are in control here. As much as the world feels like it's falling apart, you are sitting on a secret weapon that is going to help you survive this crisis. Look me in the eye and don't look away. You are going to survive this. You have already survived the last 2 weeks. So has your business. But today I want to talk about that secret weapon that is there for all of us to choose, should we choose to employ it. It's not a sales funnel. It's not a marketing strategy. It's a choice. And it's sitting in a 4-letter word that for some people is feeling really unattainable right now. The word is hope. You are probably sitting in one of 2 camps right now. You are sitting in the, oh my gosh, the sky is falling camp, which is totally logical. We get it. This world is changing each and every minute in ways that we just can't predict. However, there's some of you that are sitting there going, okay, I see what's going on. I'm having to shift what it is that I do. The word that we're using is pivot. It means I need to pivot what I'm doing, what I'm offering my people, where I'm going, but I'm going to do it in a way that's going to serve me in the long term. So it's possible you're sitting here in action and you're not selling anything. And it's possible that you're sitting here in action, really stepping in and sharing the value that you know you bring to the world. This whole crisis has seen this massive uprising of knowledge. All of these entrepreneurs and small businesses who've been sitting in their little hole doing what it is that they're doing, all of a sudden have taken the choice of, it is a choice. They've made a choice of creating capacity or space to be able to share the value. In order to get into that headspace, we have to tap into the hope. The hope that there is positive at the end of this crisis, the hope that the world is going to look different and maybe even better at the end of this crisis. For some people, it's too early to see the silver lining. The silver linings are starting to sparkle everywhere. They are all around you, but you have to make the choice to be able to see them. And the only way you can make that choice is if you feel hope. So how can we tap into the hope? Well, we need to tap into another abstract concept or feeling that is around us, and it's called faith. And it doesn't matter your religious denomination, where whatever spiritual guide you believe in, that's not what this type of faith we're really talking about is, although those are excellent sources to go and tap into right now. The faith that I'm talking about is the faith in yourself. The faith in you, that you are going to be able to figure this out, that you are resilient, that you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way, and that you are resourceful enough to think outside the box to come up with solutions. That is the faith that we have to tap into in order to feel hope. And so I'm going to challenge you today to go and really tap into your faith. What does that look like? Maybe it looks like going back and figuring out all those other times when you've been faced with adversity. Make a list of all of those moments and look at how you survived them and how you adapted and worked around to get you to where you are today. Go and make a list of all those times when you failed or something didn't work or you were at rock bottom. How did you tap into you to be able to survive and make that next step? The faith that we're talking about is connecting to you, because you surviving this crisis is 100% on you. So, hope. Go and look for messages of hope. I've been choosing to read and consume as much information about what it looks like in countries that are post-lockdown. What does life look like after this first wave of the pandemic? What does it look like next? What are we looking forward to? Every day I'm picturing what it looks like the day that my kids get to go back to school. Selfishly, because it means I can be back to full-time work, but also because it means they get to tap back into their social network. How's that going to be feeling for them? What's it going to look like when they're skipping off down the street, down to school, so excited to get out and see their friends? What's it going to look like when we get to go and have coffee with a friend and not be worried or having to keep 2 meters of a distance? What's it going to be like to sit in a cafe out in the sun and just sit and breathe and watch the world go by, knowing that things are coming back? The world is going to look very different. We don't know what it's going to look like, but there are silver linings, and it's up to us to create that next step that's going to be so powerful. So your job today to stay in survival is to tap back into your faith in yourself and look at those moments of adversity where you have come out on the other end, most likely a better person. And what did you do to be able to do that? How did you work through that? Because if we come at it from the idea that success leaves clues, you've already survived crises in your family and your life. And look at where you are now as a result. Hope. Hope is our driving force today. Go look for the good. Go find one silver lining in all of this. And I'm going to dare you to leave a comment below with what that silver lining is. Listen, if you know anybody who needs to hear this message, it would mean the world to me if you shared it with them. Tag them in the comments, share this video to them, encourage them to come and connect every morning at 9:30 or to watch the daily video at a time that works for them. And join me every single morning at 9:30. I'll be here tomorrow morning. I'm going to be talking to you and giving you that one thing. Today, hope. Hope is going to be connected to your faith, and the faith is the faith in you, that you are resilient, resourceful, and strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. I'll talk to you tomorrow.